I do it for the emotions because that's what sports are all about. I think the beautiful thing about riding is that you never know enough. Riding is a sport where you learn a lot about yourself because you're confronted to so many situations where you actually can't control everything. That constant search for more knowledge about the horse, about yourself, is something that drives me every day, and I think it will never stop driving me. I remember seeing Gamma. It's a big horse. Very chunky horse. He's really a big guy. For my little legs, it's gonna be a lot. And then in the end, he was so sensitive and so soft and moving. So yeah, really with something very light. I really like that about him. And I think from the moment you like a horse, then everything becomes easier. I was, I think, so nervous in that moment that my brain kind of shut off. I think that's where all the training comes in handy. When you've done something 10,000 times in training, I think even when you're so nervous that you can't think straight, you can still do it in the ring. And I think that's probably what happened to me in Prague, that all this training came in very handy. And no, that was definitely a lot of emotions. The nervousness growing when I watch the screen and I see that I have absolutely no margin for error. But then still, at the same time, you want to do well because you've not lost it yet. And then I hadn't jumped the clear round that week yet, so that also doesn't put you in a situation of confidence when you go into the ring. But then for myself also, to see that I was able to bring it across the finish line, even though the situation was not the easiest, is a big boost and gives me a lot of confidence as well. I've actually been against mental coaching for a long time, where I said that I don't understand how it would bring me anything. And then during COVID, I decided to pick it up. So I spoke with a mental trainer on a very irregular basis, just when I kind of felt like I needed somebody to talk with. And I feel like that has helped me a lot. As a rider, you need to want that mental training in order for it to be effective. If it's something that's imposed on you, it definitely won't work. It's something that you need to believe in, and it's not somebody that's gonna fix the issues for you, but it's more somebody that's give you keys for you to do the work. I think for me the biggest key point was to understand that stress is just something that you feel in your body, but it's not actually something that disables you from doing anything. So I've been training now for the last 6 years, a bit over 6 years with Thomas and the Fuchs family. And for me, it's definitely been a turning point in my career. Until I was maybe 20, I wanted to win every round that I went into. I remember one time I came back from a show in Holland where I had tried to win a class that Thomas thought I should have not tried to win. And I drove through the night to get back home, and then I got a call at 6 in the morning from Thomas. He was not so thrilled about me trying to win that last class. And I think for that he's been a big influence. Helped me realize that the best way to win what you want to win is not to always try to win what you don't really want to win. To pinpoint classes that mean something to you, that makes sense to try winning. Really setting up for that, trusting your ability to perform in that class. The Swiss team really has that united characteristic. We know each other well. We're a small country. There aren't so many riders that can perform on this level. We like each other a lot. When you have riders like Steve or Martin on a team and you don't ask them for advice, you're also the king of the idiots. And I think everybody feels really comfortable riding in the Swiss team, and that's also the reason why we have done well this year, and hopefully we'll continue to do well in the next years. But yeah, when you have good results and it makes so much fun to ride, I don't know really what you can ask more. Difficult to put into words what all these shows, but especially shows like Aachen mean to someone like me. I grew up watching them on TV, And then when you're there for the first time, it feels a bit surreal. Sometimes I feel, like in some kind of video game, and I kind of get plugged into the wrong places. To be able to be part of a Swiss team there is for sure something special. There's very few riders in Switzerland that ever managed to ride on a Nations Cup team in Aachen. It was a difficult day for me because I was planning to ride Kuno in the Nations Cup there, who got injured. So it was a lot of bad news in a very small amount of time right before the class, and then the first round didn't go at all as I had planned. And then really everybody chipped in to pick me up, give me the motivation necessary to bring that clear round in the second round. And I mean, obviously when you're going in and you know that you have riders like Steve, Martin and Niklas that will do the job, then it gives you wings. Yeah.
Time is going to be very close.
Yes, very close.
Did the 70 last?
Very close. 77.46, time allowed is 78, but Edouard Schmitz digs in and gets the round.
So success more, success less, it doesn't change my life. But really having that feeling of working towards something and living all those beautiful emotions that sport provide you. I mean, if we say that we don't do it for emotions, then I think we're kidding ourselves. That's what brings people together around sport, and that's also what I enjoy the most. So it's about success because they bring emotion, but it's also just mainly about the emotion, and being able to better myself every day makes me very happy and means something to me.